Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Alex Guzman, and yes, I'm still very much depressed. Thank you so much for clicking. Today we're going to be working out with a full face of Fenty Beauty makeup. Then we're going to text long lost friends, long lost lovers, and we're going to try to reconnect. And lastly, make sure to watch to the end of the video for exclusive content. So usually how this goes is I put on makeup and then I tell a story, usually about heartbreak. But today, since we're in quarantine, I thought we should do something different. So self-care should be at the top of your list under this quarantine. Your mental health is severely affected by this quarantine. Not being outside, not being exposed to vitamin D, not interacting with people, being thrown off your schedule can severely affect your mental health. Now, I've already done a video about that, so I'm not going to go into further detail. However, there is one important item on there that I didn't talk about in my last video. And that is checking in on your friends and family. You should be FaceTiming them, you should be calling them on the phone, you should be messaging them. If you're already checking in on your friends and family and you're doing all the right things, good for you. Now here's something that not a lot of people are talking. So if you had an ex-lover or an ex-best friend that you no longer talk to, maybe it's time to reconnect. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be texting two people that we no longer talk to, but I would love to have in my life again. The time for petty drama is over. We're burying the hatchet and we're moving on. The two people that I'm going to be messaging today are Kyle, an ex-lover that I dated at the end of last year. We had a really good thing going on. We were really good friends, but we decided to get involved romantically. However, we were too alike. We were both Geminis. However, things got complicated, things got messy, things got bad really fast, to the point where the relationship turned really toxic, where it was affecting my mental health severely, and I'm sure it was affecting his health severely, so it had to be cut. And unfortunately, it was done in a way that hurt me and it hurt him. But I think it was just kind of like it just had to be done, because had it been done in a civil way, it would have not been over. It would have been prolonged. So I think that's why I kind of burned that bridge. I threw an atomic bomb and I ended it the way I did. Do I have regrets about it? Yes. Am I happy that it ended? Yes. Alright, so the second person we're going to text, her name is Marissa. We were both really good friends. We met at a college party. We hit it off. Unfortunately, after college, things sort of fell apart. We lost connection. We lost touch. We stopped hanging out. We stopped texting each other. I wish I had a reason as to why it ended, but I don't. I don't have that reason. My goal with Marissa is to just get a response. With Kyle, on the other hand, I don't think I'm going to get a response just because the way things ended. So today's workout will actually be a little bit different from what I usually do. So I usually go to the gym, but since the gyms are closed, we are working out indoors. And by indoors, I mean my 5x5 bedroom. We're making do with what we have. So for today's workout, we're going to be using the new app called Center. It's a fitness app by Thor, aka Chris Hemsworth. So the reason why I'm using this app is because they're offering 6 free weeks due to coronavirus. Now, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I'm not getting paid for this. However, it is free, so if you're looking for a workout app, go try it out. So today we're going to be trying out Fenty Beauty Primer, Fenty Beauty Foundation, which is long lasting, which will be perfect, and lastly, Fenty Beauty Setting Powder. Let's start with the primer, shall we? I just love pumping it on the top of my hand for some reason. Alright, so now that I have the primer on, let's send our first text message. And we're actually going to do Kyle first. Hi Kyle, well I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Since I'm quarantined inside, I've had a lot of time to think and reflect. I have. One of the things that I have concluded is that I didn't like how things ended between us. I'm sorry for hurting you and for saying things I now regret. You're a really good guy. I'm not texting to get back together, but rather, I'd love to make amends. I truly believe that had we not dated, we would have been amazing friends. I hope that one day we can talk again. Take care and stay safe. I hope that PwC is treating you well. PwC is where he works. Take care and stay safe. Oh god, I just sent it. Alright, so we sent that message. Now it's time for foundation. We're gonna squeeze. And now we're just gonna dab. And then we're gonna apply. So I actually used their shade finder for this, shade, and this is what came up. It's not the exact shade, but we're testing the formula and not the color. It's close enough, so we're just gonna stick with it. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to soften the look and we're going to even things out with the Beauty Blender. Alright, so the next step is the setting powder, but before we do the setting powder, we're going to send our last text message for the night. Oh wow, so the last time I spoke to Marissa was in 2018? That's crazy. Alright, let's do this. Hi Marissa, I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Since being under quarantine, I've had a lot of time to think and reflect. One of the things that I've been thinking about is how close we were and how close we no longer are. I miss you dearly and would love to reconnect. Miss you very much. Alright, I like that. It's sweet, to the point. Let's send it. Alright, boys and girls and non-binary pals, it's time for the setting powder, our final step before we get into our workout. Alright, here we go. And we are done. We're done with the look. This is it. This is it. Alright, it's time for the workout. Like I said, we're going to be using the Center app by Chris Hemsworth, and we're going to see if this holds up or not.
Been over 24 hours since I've worked out in the Fenty Beauty foundation. I have to admit that the Pro Filt'r foundation by Rihanna is one of the best foundations I've ever tried on my channel. Not only is it sweat-proof, but it will hold up pretty well against anything you throw at it, whether it's a towel or your hands during a sweaty session. Here are my final thoughts. Did I sweat? Yeah, it was quite visible, as you can see in these clips. However, it did an amazing job at staying in place. Acne test? Did I break out the next day? Yes. Yeah, I broke out the next day. Unfortunately, that's the price you pay for an all-day wear. Overall, I love this foundation. My only concern is that the foundation is really thick, so at times, it felt like it was sucking all the hydration from my face. So if you do wear this foundation to the gym, make sure to moisturize.
Alright guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, make sure to continue practice social distancing. I have my mask. Do you? Okay, so something really exciting just happened. Something that I didn't expect. One of the people that I texted replied to me. It's from my friend Marissa. Let's read it, because I'm kind of excited. Hello. It's good to hear from you. Hope you're also staying healthy. I am. Yes, it's been too long. Unsure when the next time we can meet up will be, but we have a lot to catch up on. Aww.